Hello. Had to make this video because there was just no information on how to get this system totally hooked up. I just went and traded in my 2015 TLX for a new 2019 TLX, which there's not too much information on these cars at all. What motivated me to make this video is the firewall. It took me like 3 hours to get through this situation, to get this power wire through. What I came up with was an alternate solution that I found that it took a little while to really realize, because there was only one way to get in, which is right here through the wire. You could probably barely even see it on the firewall. I'm not going to go through that. I'm not ripping none of that stuff up. It's a 19. My TLX looks nice. So what I did was ran it through the side panel, straight through, underneath, tucked in, went through. Otherwise, it was almost impossible for me to get through there. I possibly could have, but didn't want to break anything, didn't want to rip nothing. So what I did was came through firewall through the side. See the cord there? Everything, it's actually, there's a hole there. You pop the hole out and you put through, run the power wire, and went straight in. There was no other issues. Ran it straight in through the sides to that, underneath the seat, through the seat, underneath the seat. There's two latches on here. Clip them out, pops up. Could weld your ground there. Could run your power wire there. You could run any wire you wanted to there, through here. The other issue that I did have, that like I said, there's no real facts on this car because of the newness of it. There's not too much videos on YouTube. I had to do a lot of research. It took me a little while to figure this out. Was the hooking up of the connection that you need to connect. Instead of going to the radio, there was an alternate piece that I've used. Looks sort of like, let me see if I can find, I have an alternate one like this. I guess it's called a line output converter, which you convert from your speaker wires, your stock speaker wires, to your amp. And what was easy to do, positive on positive, negative on negative. But the problem was there are two wires on the subwoofer. If you know about the Acura, there's two power wires. There's a red and a white. Can't remember which one the power one was. I had to do more research again. Actually, it was the positive was the red and the negative was the white. So figured it out eventually and hooked it up, and that was pretty much the second problem. Otherwise, I would have been done this in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes probably. But it took me like 3.5 hours, all because of the firewall. I sat out there for like 2 hours trying to figure that out by itself. But once I got through the firewall, everything moved easy and fast, and this connector was very easy to connect. Just tap into your speaker wires, your stock subwoofer, the one in the middle. The red wire was the positive and the white was the negative on the stock speakers, and run that to your amp, and that's pretty much it. If you know how to hook an amp up, that's, you run your power wire one way, you run your remote the other way. Other than that, everything connected easy, everything connected good. 2019 is banging. I'm gonna show you a little of my grill. That 19 is really looking nice, really looking nice. And I guess that's about it. If any questions, I guess I'll put something else on there, probably post something else. Thank you.